Hello everybody, welcome back to Brick Fury. In today's video we're going to be reviewing the LEGO Harry Potter 75969 Hogwarts Astronomy Tower. This comes with 8 minifigs, a side build and 1 owl, which I have up there on the top of the roof. So we're going to start off this review by taking a look at the minifigs. So first up on the list of minifigs is Lavender Brown. She's just got some plain purple legs, a pink top with a necklace printed on, and of course the outline of her top is a Lego Friends hairpiece and bow tie, and then she has the head of Rey from Star Wars. I'm just going to remove the hairpiece, which is a rubbery hairpiece. It is slightly rubbery. So we wait for it to come down around. So I'm going to grab an example of Rey. So as you can see, that is the same head as on Rey. And I'll just spin this around a bit faster because it is very slow. She has the medium nougat colour wand, and she has the back printing. Again, it is definitely the same head as Rey. Next up, we have Luna Lovegood. Her torso is in the colour of lavender, and she has dual moulded legs with just some plain skin tone arms. Printing on her torso is pretty good, and she does have a second face, which we'll see in a minute once it turns around. And there's the second face and the back printing. Next up is Neville Longbottom. His waiter outfit. He has a tray, a goblet on, and a dark brown wand. I'm just going to turn it back around so you can see the printing on his outfit. So this is his waiter outfit, and then take his hairpiece off so you can see his second face. He is grinning in his second face. Next up is Harry's archenemy, Draco Malfoy. In his set, he is in his Slytherin robes, which is an odd choice, especially as this set is based on the the Half-Blood Prince, in which in the films he very rarely wears his robes. He usually wears a black suit in the films. So he's just got a very stern expression. And then he has a angry face on the back, and his hood of his robes is printed on the back, of course, as well. Next up is the Potions Master himself, Horace Slughorn. Of course, he took over from Professor Snape, and Professor Snape took on the job of Defense Against the Dark Arts. So he's got very detailed printing on his torso, which I actually quite like. The medium, no, it's just the light reddish brown wand. And spin around so you can see his back printing. He's got a hood with a tassel on the end, and then his second face he does also have a second face. He's happy there. And he's not as happy here. Oh dear. Next up is Ron Weasley with, I believe that is a teal coloured torso, just a shirt, obviously a red innard, pockets on his left, also back printing, and just some crease marks, and get his hair off, and he's just obviously rather grumpy, and get a better look at his main face, which is rather, I'm not sure how to explain this, describe his face, so I'm just going to move on to the next figure, which is, oh dear, I've knocked over Horace, Hermione Granger, and he's sleeveless, and dual molded legs as well, some silver printing on her feet and shoes. Fortunately, it does not. Unfortunately, like for most Lego figures, it does not continue around the back with her legs. Her dress is printed on, of course, on the back. And then she is rather angry, it seems. If you've seen Prisoner of Half-Blood Prince, I want to say Prisoner of Azkaban. If you've seen Half-Blood Prince, you will know why I'm doing. And she has a dark tan one. Oh dear. And last but not least, the titular character, Harry Potter himself, in his dress robes from Slughorn's Christmas party, red shirt and red tie. Of course, he has his scar on the forehead. Dark brown one, that should be a dark brown one at least. I haven't seen it put it right, giving him the right one. Some just grease marks on his hood, and then a more stern expression on his face. Now let's get into the main build of the set. Now the main build of the set breaks down into 3 sections. So there is the greenhouse, which comes off, and there's this section here, which, if it will come off, I'm trying to pull it the wrong way. That comes off like that. So it's connected here to these pieces here and here. And let's take a look at the greenhouse first. Of course, this is representing one of the herbology greenhouses. A little bit of foliage on the outside. There's a little textured pathway up to the door, which of course it does open. And then the door is just open on the back and on the side. There's of course a pair of shears, and then the roof does come off for easier access. And in each of these pots is a mandrake. It's just a 1x1 cylinder with a 1x1 printed cylinder piece, which is a bit of a step down from what they did previously with the collectible Minifig series in 2018. Which had I believe it was I can't remember. I'm not sure what the piece is, but it's the piece that I feel better suited the mandrake than a 1x1 printed cylinder. Next up, we're going to take a look at this section. Now, this section of the castle actually exists in real life. It is part of Durham Cathedral here in England. But I'm not going to get into that, of course. So, on the exterior we have 4 pointed roofs, which I believe do not exist in real life. I might be wrong with that. And I don't know why, but they've started going back to the old sand green roofs from the original line of Harry Potter sets from when the movies were coming out. And if you've seen the leaked photos of this year's Harry Potter sets, they're completely sand green roofs. So I'm probably not going to be getting any of them. Most of them don't interest me. I might get a couple of them, but I won't get that into this video. So there's some more foliage on the ground, some more pathway detail, and of course the door does open, and the door opens inward, of course. Now these are stickers, maybe big stickers, but I feel like they do contribute quite greatly to the model. And then around the back is a potions classroom. Now, how many potions classrooms do LEGO think they have to include in their sets? There's literally one in pretty much every Hogwarts set they've released, except for maybe the clock tower and the room of requirement. There's a little chandelier up at the top, and then there's two work desks with a green ice cream piece in one of them, in this corner, and there is a purple one on the other. Then there's this book, which I believe is Advanced Potion Making, I believe it's called. But there's a sticker tile in there. I'm just going to pull out one of these potion bottles to take a closer look at, because this is printed with a dragonfly on it. I hope you can see there. Might be a bit too blurry, but there is a dragonfly printed on that cylinder. Oh dear. I'll sort that out later. And the ice cream cones, not cones, the ice cream pieces fell out of the cauldron. And of course, but the book just rests on there, it does fall off really easily. And of course the final section actually breaks down into two pieces. The top two floors come off and can be looked at separately. A book just fell out there. I'll put that back in. We're going to have a look at the bottom floors first. We're going to take a look at this side build, which is broken off its base. So I believe this is just a couple of like lanterns on some branch, a tree, something like that. In fact, I'm not sure why this is included in the set. I don't remember ever seeing it in the films or it ever being mentioned in the book. Oops. It's just placed right there. And on the ground floor we have not much really, it's just a broom against the wall, some tile, and then there's a little pathway outside, some more of these spikes, and windows that kind of look like a face. Don't know if you can see it. I can, as my brother pointed it out to me earlier. And then on the second floor we have Slughorn's office. So there's the hourglass in the background. I'm not going to go into all that hourglass is about, but there's a little light and a bottle and a goblet, and then there's two. I'm just going to get a little light, shine it into the office. So you can see there's two. There's two bookshelves in there, and those are stickers. And the hourglass is also a sticker. And then there's a letter on his desk. And moving on, we got the top two floors of the tower. And I've just got Hedwig up there. Let's just take a little bit closer look at him. Her, sorry. It's the newer mold of the owl. And it's the same as in the Hedwig set. So let's take a look at this. So this section of the castle is covered in stickers. One here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. There's loads of them. And again, there's sand green in the roof. And you can see a bit of astrological equipment. I believe that's the word. I might be wrong. And then this is the actual, and some more detail here. Which is nothing really. And then in the interior we have the Ravenclaw common room, which has a book and bookshelf, which is, I'm guessing, on divination by the crystal ball on the front cover, and it's got the same sticker tile on the inside. And then there is a printer tile. There's also a printer tile in that bookshelf of the Daily Prophet. Let's put that down. The Boy Who Lived. Focus. Thank you. Sorry. I was saying thank you to the camera, by the way. And then there was another letter, a candle in gold. On the floor above that, there is a piece of astrological equipment, which you can see from the outside. Just spins around. This is a rubbery piece, and there's just a a metallic silver ball, technic ball piece in there. And then there's just a bit of carpeting here, and then on the top floor there is a scroll with a star chart and a telescope with 2 lenses. And that is really the set, except for one small little side build, which we're going to take a look at now. So all this side build is a table of treats from Slughorn's Christmas parties. So there's 3 goblets and there's 6 of these chocolate muffin things. So there's 3 waffles, and then there's 3... I can never remember the name of these things. And then there's a chocolate fountain in the centre. And it's pretty sturdy build for a table. Nice dark red colour. But that's it for this table. And that is it for the set.
All in all, I think it's a pretty good set. I would definitely recommend it. And that is it for this video. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on another video from my channel. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.